here's Bosher to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Back home, it's the first carry for the former Georgia Bulldog, Gurley. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Gurley. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Ball. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
The drive starts with a completion left side. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Let's go, defense.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to let it go deep. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Falcons. Calvin Ridley, 60 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
Ooh.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got
I'm not playing with you today.
And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
That's it, baby. We gonna work.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. To throw is gone. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the ball, as we just saw there.
They run on 1st down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play. From the 45 on 2nd down. Goff. Higbee secures it over the middle. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 20-yard line. This will be the first red zone opportunity now for the Rams. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Back to the ground game here, Gurley. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now. Goff going to hand it to Gurley. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. Here we go. It's Gurley. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it?
Hold on, Zai. What you want, bum-ass young boy?
So we'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
One man, what up?
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They're going to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you see what you did on the last drive, when you scored points, it's a whole lot more than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Yo, you nut-ass young boy, where you been at?
The gain on that last run. You're second in a couple.
Nut-ass young boy, where the fuck you been?
I've been chill. I've been on this motherfucker. Where you been?
Fucking working.
Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped.
I see you out there wearing them little ass dicky suits like them young boys. I see you.
Man, you got that shit on out there.
I see you, young boy. I see you.
Ryan now to throw on
What up, my boy?
Man, I gotta keep hearing Big Dog saying he beat you twice.
And with it, time has expired.
Beat twice. Yeah, this shit. I ain't win every cent. Want to run that shit counted at me one.
I feel you. I know you do.
Huh?
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it. They'll indeed go for it.
I let him score touchdown. I act like I ain't playing, Ken. But I can let him
win. Taken down, but not moving. Working across midfield. Not often do fourth down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down.
I'm playing Zai right now.
So from Rams territory now, it's first and 10 at the 48-yard line. Ryan going to give to Freeman on the draw. And an alley to run.
I really can't stand this man in the field, yo.
Freeman, they're not going to get him.
Yeah, I'm still going to play it, but I just don't like how they do this shit on here. You can't tackle a nigga up, like, head up, and make you dive the wrong way.
Don't tackle with maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken
Get
successfully.
Put it down. Oh, Dio. Didn't I just say leave it alone?
Now at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up first and 10. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
That's just flat out a beautiful throw right there.
It was a rope. That's maybe the speed you would see on a slant, but he threw that downfield with that kind of pace.
Now, if he throws that one on any type of arc, puts more air under it, that play doesn't happen. He had to fire it in there, and he did exactly that.
23 yards on the play.
First down, Los Angeles. 180.
On first and 10, Goff. Buying time to his left. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
By 20. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready.
Looking to throw again on second down. Goff. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
A center and a shooting guard.
Very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back in pass rush. They've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good
defense. I want to punch somebody's shit.
Back to throw. Gone. Working the middle here. That's complete to Everett, the tight end. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
They undecided.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up the first and
goal.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
On first and goal, Gurley. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down.
His favorite fucking word.
Right
This
into
is
yard.
fire.
That's what they wanted out of that first down play. Run it down there. Now they're knocking on the door.
The only thing that would have been better was getting it in, and now they can do whatever they want.
Damn, get out the way, Gurley.
Down.
When you're this close to the goal line, you've got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
And let's see 6 defensive backs out there. They're in the dime here on third and goal. Now Goff. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Get the
fourth and goal, but that winds up incomplete. A disappointing drop there on fourth and goal. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't have a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw again. Ryan got his man. That's the Pro Bowler, Julio Jones. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
I'll be ready twice.
Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Writing down.
Yeah, I just beat him the last 2 games that he played.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 4th down. On 4th down, here's Matt Bosher on to punt. JoJo Natson back deep for the Rams. Taken right on the 30.
On the back,
Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Rams are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over.
180. 12.
You stop, nigga.
12.
Goff on first down. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off.
The offense.
Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
And sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
Get that out your mouth. Get it out.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Goff now looking to throw. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack.
That's supposed to hit Florida.
So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. Here's Goff. And that is incomplete. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
No, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this. They're going to go for it. It's Goff. Going up top for Kupp. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, L.A. Cooper Kupp.
Get that out your mouth.
62 yards. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's
conservative,
there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a 1st down. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. It's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
Wow.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Here's Ryan to throw. Oh, a scram for the football, and he's going to come down with it. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. They come out here in the eye. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Freeman. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Devontae Freeman, as the first half is winding down, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Tavecchio good on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one.
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
Goff now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. The final shot before break here. Goff. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And it's caught for a Rams touchdown by Brandon Cooks. Brandon Cooks, as time expires in the first half, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Zerline now for the PAT. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
He gonna say 6, man.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Trying to get that in the hands of Devontae Freeman that time. And that'll make it third down. Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Aaron Donald with a sack.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. Quarterback was hit.
A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. 4 yards the pickup, first down. On first down, it's Gurley. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down.
My relationship with that nigga.
Let's talk a little football here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
It ain't stem from no ready. It ain't had nothing to do with ready.
And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
20. 14.
Gone. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Oh, yeah.
The dive look that time on defense just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles.
He talking about when I was arguing with fucking what's the fucking nigga name, man? Measy. Yeah, you kept telling Show that he ain't helped me.
And he didn't get there. Sean McVay's gamble does not pay off. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back.
Yo, this shit just robbed the shit out, man.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Yeah, he did come at him.
After punting last time, see if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones, his intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down.
That shit had me mad. That shit had me heated. We didn't talk for a minute, too.
Ryan. Stocker's got it. Complete. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
It's so important to tackle well against these guys, but you and I both know that's easier said than done when the guy you're trying to tackle looks like this guy.
And it's usually going to take more than one man to get him down, and it did right there. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. Well, down inside the 40 to about the 38. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football.
And them niggas let him talk to him like that. I wasn't letting that nigga talk to me like that.
They didn't get a first down, but still, you take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
He'll say some crazy shit out his mouth. I'll fly to your city, knock you the fuck out, pull your pants down and fuck you.
The left side completion to Jones. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards, but instead, offense out there. They're going for it. They'll run it. Freeman. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. Devontae Freeman, his shiftiness doesn't pay off here in short yardage, and the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own side.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
I remember a coach told me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. And he's got a
You don't know what to do with yourself. Go sit down somewhere.
Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. And Gurley fumbles the football. It's loose. And the Falcons grab it. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game.
Hey, Ray, why your fucking pop come up as my fucking as a friend request on my on my Facebook?
Set up for themselves, and they let it go.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
I'm like, damn, I was just talking about this
sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
They still together?
Inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Getting these dumbass dump offs on him.
Ryan now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. And now a 10th carry for Freeman. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run here with Freeman. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. But down here near the goal line, you don't think of a cornerback in run coverage, but he made the stop.
Yeah, most of the cornerbacks we know, they want to be those pass defenders and take away one half of the field. But the best one...
And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown pass.
Where you going?
And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
I don't know what it is with you and this tissue shit. Give it to me.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You bet.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Robert Woods, 75 yards. As they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter with the extra point. Now Zerline on to add the extra point.
He ain't eating it. He's sticking his
puts
ear.
it through, and we are tied here in the fourth.
Move.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Julio Jones.
Yo, where you get that from?
And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this
Gimme, man.
quarter.
And the nigga be standing there laughing because he know what the fuck he's doing.
To add the PAT.
Give it here. Gimme.
It's up and good, and they've jumped back ahead, 35-28. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
No more tissue for you.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now gone.
Come on, he was past me
Falcons
already.
get there for the sack. Allen Bailey picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. Goff now looks to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the... And got his man, complete. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
DC.
On 1st down, gone. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Grady Jarrett in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Back to throw. They got a man over the middle. It's Woods. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. It's a gain of 34. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by DeMonte.
Get off of that pitch.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football
They the
back.
game away.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, 1st down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
Well, they're going to get about 3 here out of this 1st down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. It's caught over the middle. Hooper. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. 11 yards there. 1st down. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. They'll roll him out right. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Ryan. Looking downfield for Jones. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete.
Damn, I lost by a
So
fucking
their
touchdown.
final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well,
This
going
nigga
into
done
the
beat me
final
3
play
games
of
in a
this
row by a
game,
fucking
they knew
touchdown.
that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end. But
Yeah, I'll be back. What? 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 Hey, yo, that's bullshit. You keep beating me by a fucking touchdown. Where's show at? Yeah, I know. Talking about you with the eyes and shit. Get out of here. Why you gotta put everything on the floor? Hmm? Hmm? He gonna get on all late and shit. You need to go to sleep. Night night. You about to go to bed. You go night night. Stop. Now everybody want to access everybody online. I'm about to get the fuck off. I gotta go to fuck to work in the morning. I tell them niggas they waited too late. I'll be on after I get off work tomorrow. I ain't got work on Tuesday and Wednesday. Alright.